Good evening, fans, and welcome to the Bart DePaul Field on the campus of Pascack Hills High School. Today, the Broncos of Pascack Hills take on the Cutters of Fairlawn High School in an NJILL Boys Lacrosse Contest. In order for this game to be fairly contested, it is expected that you will demonstrate good sportsmanship, that you will accept the decisions of the officials, and that you will do nothing to jeopardize the safety of the players, coaches, officials, or other spectators. All of the high school student athletes competing today deserve the respect of everyone in attendance. Spectators are also reminded to please remain in the stands at all times. Inability to comply with these simple requests may cause you to lose the privilege of watching this game. We thank you for your anticipated cooperation for making this an enjoyable, competitive experience for all. The Cutters are coached by Mr. Darius Christmas. The Bronx are coached by Mr. David Bucko and assisted by Mr. John Esposito, Mr. Tyler Johnson, and Mr. Ryan Kennelly. Your officials for tonight's game are Mr. Thomas Holland and Mr. Michael Corcoran. At this time, we ask that all please rise and remove their hats as we listen to the Pascack Hills Chamber Choir sing our national anthem. Thank you, and a
good evening wherever you may be. We are at Pascack Hills High School for the first time in what has to be 2 weeks, the boys are back in town, and what a game to come back to. It's the Pascack Hills Broncos against the Fairlawn Cutters in a boys varsity lacrosse battle that may very well decide the NJILL CULLEN Division Championship. We take a look at the standings right now in the CULLEN Division. Pascack Hills 8-0 in the division, 3 games left on their part, 2 of which you will see, along with this one here on PH Athletics. Fairlawn just behind, 7-1, 1 game back. They have 1 more game to play than the Broncos at 4. They're at the midline, ready to go. We'll take a look at the presumed starting goalies for today's game. John Rothschild for Hills, the sophomore, 55% his save percentage in his 15 games played, 146 of those saves, and 120 goals against for Mr. Rothschild. For Fairlawn, we assume Ryan Feinstein will be starting, the junior, with a 63% save percentage in his 13 games played, 106 goals against, and 179 saves. We're happy you have joined us for this very important contest between Pascack Hills and Fairlawn. I am Matthew Merlino. It is so nice of a day. The sun is just about to set, and we are ready to go. Pascack Hills versus Fairlawn, CULLEN Division Championship on the line. Zach Groves will start things off for the Broncos. He goes up against, I believe, that is number 30, Matt Murray. And Murray will win the face-off for the Cutters. Already at the 30, ball did come out, and it will be funneled back to the Pascack Hills goalie, and it goes up to Connor Onikian. Now, Cole Brennisser with it, number 5. He's going to try and cut in, but instead he will take a break. And now fires it over to Ryan Davis. Davis gave it to Logan Nassau, who just came on. Now John Stewart. Back to Nassau at about the 35. Now it is Davis over to Brennisser, and Brennisser gives it to C.J. Driver, the sophomore, who has continued his wonderful form from his freshman year into his sophomore year. No slump there. It funnels back over to Nassau now, and he looks ready to charge in. At the 30 and going to the 20 outside, but he gives it behind the net to Stewart, who fires it over to Driver, and Driver to the 20. He's going to drive in. He shoots. Just barely went wide, but Stewart is there behind the net, and he's going to try for a wraparound. Shoots. Bounced over the net. And number 6, Ryan Feinstein, the goalie for Fair Lawn Hills, retains possession. Driver with it now at about the goal line for the football field. And he is going to take it up, looking for a wraparound of his own. Nice spin move just outside the crease. Shot got blocked, and it'll head out of bounds and to Fairlawn. What an exciting opening possession. Of course, 4 12-minute quarters for the boys as opposed to the 25-minute halves for the girls that I'm assumed you're accustomed to seeing on this channel. We haven't had these boys here at Hills in a while, as the stick came off. That was Ethan Shacknow, number 23, whose stick got broken loose. We got a Fairlawn and a Hills player on the ground. Still contention for the ball, and Fairlawn is going to get it. We have a whistle here. Tyler Coban just pushed it up the field, and this looks like it's going to be it looks like it's Hills' possession. Ryan Davis gives it to Logan Nassau, and Nassau will wait to get everything set. He gives it back to Davis, and Davis to Brennisser, back to Ryan Davis, number 14, quarterbacking the offense. Now it is C.J. Driver behind the net, now driving in. Can't get a shot off, though, and he will pass into the middle to a waiting Brennisser who cannot get a shot, and he gives it back to Logan Nassau. Nassau over to Davis, still stalling at the 35-yard line, waiting for a charge, waiting for that opportune moment. Now back to John Stewart, number 9, the senior, the Bryant University commit, and he's in the end zone right behind the net. Stewart readying, looking for a wraparound. Opening goal would be a very welcome sight. It ricocheted off the wrong side of the net. That low shot. Driver was there to rebound. Now he's going to drive in. He's behind the net, looking for a wraparound. Stout defense there from that Fairlawn player. I believe that's Ty Christensen, number 3. I might be wrong, and I am. That's Nick Shahinian, number 9. As now Hills will reset with Nassau and Davis trading possession of the ball. Ooh, Driver fell with it. Did he get it back? Yes, he did, and he gives it over to Davis. Davis back to Nassau, number 26. And over to Davis. Nice pass into Driver. He's outside that second semicircle that they use for the girls' games here. No such thing for the boys. As now Davis has it. He's going to drive in. Can't do it. Some good defense so far for Fairlawn, and now John Stewart has it behind the net in the end zone. Stewart still can't get a shot off. By my count, only 2, maybe 3 shots for the Broncos so far. Fairlawn isn't faring much better. A defensive game to start things out as Stewart takes a little slip. Now looking for a shot on the right side of the net to do it. Shoots wide, out of bounds behind the end zone. It will stay with Pascack Hills. Back to it. Big turnout for this lacrosse game, probably the biggest out of the year. You can guess why, as a slip behind the net, driver, shot, nice save from Ryan Feinstein. It goes wide, and a fight for it right on the out-of-bounds line. It does go out, and it looks like it's going to go to Fairlawn. The Cutters with possession now. That is, if I'm not mistaken, Ethan Shack now who had it. Now it's up and in the attacking end. This is Connor Pinkham, number 15. Pinkham to Matt Murray. Murray, number 30, gets it back. Now back to Pinkham. And he gave it over to Connor Denny. Some more passes. Waiting for the moment. Ty Christensen's got it now. And they cycle it back around to Denny. Denny cannot make a move inside. He gives it back to Pinkham. And now it is Murray with it again. Halfway through this first quarter of play, still 0-0 the score. Not many shots on goal just yet, but I'm sure we will get more as the game progresses. Now Pinkham with it. He's going to give it behind the net to Christensen. Christensen still with it, covered heavily by Onicki, and will he pass? It doesn't look like he'll get a shot off, but let's see. Oh, dropped by Christensen. Good defense from Onicki, and now can he get possession back? And he does. Onicki with possession for the Broncos, and he will fling it up to nobody except a waiting Cole Brennisser, who hits it out of bounds, and Fairlawn will get possession. Denny with the pass to Matt Murray, and Murray over to Connor Pinkham to restart play here with 5 minutes on the clock. Nice move from Pinkham, but he's still stalling just around that 25-yard line. Now back to the 30. Pinkham can't drive in. And now to Murray. Oh, dropped. Davis was there. So were some Fairlawn players and some other Broncos. The Cutters get it. Connor Denny with it still, number 1, and he will retreat back to the 40-yard line where the Cutters will regroup. Chris Bonanno, yet another senior there. James Madison University is where he will be going next year. Rothschild tried to get it, but he could not. Now it's Fairlawn with possession in a dangerous place, and the Broncos get it back. Good job from Connor Onickian, and a good job from the Bronco defense to poke it away and then get possession. Onickian flings it up to try and get it out of the area. That is exactly what happens. Fairlawn gets it back. Back into the attacking end, dropped for a little bit. That's Matt Murray. Crunched in between two Hills defenders. Still Fairlawn with the ball. That's number 3, Ty Christensen, who has it on the far side from the bleachers and the press box. Oh, a good pass in, but a good save by Rothschild. Still with it in front. Now it's dropped on the ground. Who's going to get it? It looks like the Broncos. Groves with just enough time able to fling it up, and Fairlawn will get it. This is Feinstein who has it dropped, and a whistle will stop play. It's a strategically called timeout for, I believe, the Fairlawn Cutters here. We will take a break along with them. 3 minutes, 4 seconds left in the first quarter of this one. Back on the field now. Both the Cutters and the Broncos level at 0. 3 minutes, 4 seconds to go in our first quarter of lacrosse action here for the CULLEN Division Championship in the NJILL. It is going to be Fairlawn who has possession off of the timeout. This is Ethan Shack now, and he will give it up on a nice pass to Tyler Coben. Coben with that long stick, not the best for shooting, and a goal! A goal for Fairlawn! And it's going to be for Connor Denny. A long shot turns into the opener, and Denny puts Fairlawn up 1-0. Nevertheless, we are ready to go yet again. Zach Groves in the middle for the Broncos. Yet again, Matt Murray in the middle for Fairlawn. It is knocked out into the Fairlawn defensive area where it is poked out after it was picked up by, that was Mick Abernathy, I believe. And now the Broncos have it. Driver looking to level it. Had a nice slip, but he does not capitalize just yet. Gives it back to Davis, and Davis over to Brennisser. Back to Davis now. 2 minutes to go in the quarter. And now CJ Driver. Back to Davis. Groves, Brennisser. Brennisser back over to John Stewart. Stewart over to Groves after the pass from Brennisser. Looking for the moment. Groves trying to make one. He gets in. Oh, a hard check. Ball comes loose, but John Stewart is there to pick it back up. Nice pass into Espinoza. But it goes wide. Had it right in front of the net. No goal, and it will stay with the Pascack Hills Broncos. So here we are. It is CJ Driver who has the ball. The Broncos have possession with 1:30 to go in the first quarter. It's 1-0 Fairlawn. Driver with it behind the net. He gives it to Stewart. Long shot. Saved by Feinstein. And now a scramble for it in dangerous territory, but Fairlawn gets it. They have control. High pass over. It is going to head out of bounds, intended for Mick Abernathy. It goes out, and now the Broncos will have possession in Fairlawn territory. CJ Driver with the ball. Driver out to Stewart. Won't take that long shot yet again. And now Driver behind the net, looking to get that tying goal. Instead, takes it out. Maybe looking for a pass. No, spin move, shot! Saved yet again by Feinstein, and it goes out of bounds. 46 seconds to go in a tense first quarter. Hills down 1-0 to the Fairlawn Cutters. They have the ball here, and it is John Stewart who has it with under 40 to go. Stewart with it. Nice pass into Brennisser. Can't receive it well, though. Fairlawn's going to get it. Dropped. Got it again. And a fling up the field to get it out of dangerous territory. Connor Onikian is there. Fairlawn player, yet another one. Blocked on the pass by Dylan Freitag. He got crunched in front of the net. Now a scramble for it. Rothschild better be ready if Fairlawn gets it here. They do. Shot over the net and out of bounds. That was close. 1 second to go in the first quarter. And unless the superhuman feat happens here, which it does not, we go to the end of the first quarter. The score, 1-0. We thank you for joining us so far here on PH Athletics. Don't go anywhere. It's still very close. Fairlawn leads Pascack Hills. And we are ready to get back to action. The score 1-0. Fairlawn leads Pascack Hills 12 minutes before halftime. And we are ready for what looks like another face-off here. It's going to be Zach Groves in the middle for the Broncos, and for Fairlawn it will be Matt Murray, number 30. The only goal of this one so far scored by Connor Denny of the Fairlawn Cutters. Will that change in the next 12 minutes? Let's find out and get it back underway. Flinged out to Gabe Crandall. And Crandall gives it to Brennisser. Cole Brennisser with it here, number 5, and he has it at the 40 as Crandall comes off in favor of Ryan Davis. And Davis to Brennisser, who gives it to Stewart. Nice reception there. Back over to Davis, and now to Nassau on the wing. Gives it up to Driver as Nassau takes his place. Driver, spin move. Oh, had the pass to Espinoza. Where will it head out? It will be Fairlawn possession, and it is. And now Connor Pinkham has it for the Cutters. Wearing red, the Broncos wearing white today. Number 15, Pinkham taking it up the field, past the 50, into opposing territory. Now, that is Christensen back over to Pinkham. And Pinkham to Matt Murray. Now Connor Denny, the goal scorer today for Fairlawn. Back over to Pinkham. And now Christensen. Christensen gives it out to Pinkham, and now it is Matt Murray. Murray still has it. Coverage from Ryan Davis on the part of the Broncos. And finally, Murray will give it over to Pinkham. Pinkham, nice pass in, but a big check to quash the opportunity. Now a fight for it further out. And back in. Who's going to get it? Hit out, and Ryan Davis will get it for the Broncos. Sprinting up the field. And now a pass over to John Stewart. Stewart will calm things down just that little bit. And now, with tensions high, looking for the tying goal here early in the second quarter. Now to Ryan Davis on the wing. Back to Stewart, the high right wing. And now to Dylan Freitag. Now CJ Driver, who takes command at the 35-yard line. Driver with a nice move. When will he spin? There's a nice deke. And there's a nice pass to Espinoza. Had some breathing room there, but didn't take the opportunity. Instead, he gives it over to John Stewart. Stewart to Driver. Driver, long shot. A nice save by Feinstein. And he will pick it up. Fairlawn gets possession. Up the field, this is Mick Abernathy. And now Christensen. Christensen over to Connor Denny. Denny tried to drive in, but it's Bonanno who pokes it out. Denny falls on it, and this will be a whistle against Bonanno. So Denny will retain possession. He'll have it in the corner. Denny to Murray. Murray over to Pinkham. Back to Murray. Now over to Denny. Denny driving in. Shoots and scores again. Connor Denny with his... No. And it always happens. I always mistake a goal, and this time the crowd helped me with it because they mistook it as well. Anyways, Fairlawn still with possession. Matt Murray has it at the 35. Guess it hit the wrong side of the net. Looked like it hit the back of it. Now it's Murray yet again with it. Over to Christensen. Christensen forced behind the net by Brennisser. Christensen, spin. Oh, good pass, but a good save and block. I don't know who saved or blocked it. Was it Rothschild or was it Gabe Crandall? The result is the same. Fairlawn still has it. Pass up to Pinkham. Pinkham to Murray. Still 1-0. Murray to Christensen. Long shot. It bounced just in front of the goal and ricocheted wide. Now out of bounds behind the net. And it will go to Fairlawn still. This looks like Andrew Hofler who will have it. Now it is Connor Denny. Denny, Bonanno checking. Long shot. Weird bounce, but Rothschild with a good save. And now it is Onikian who gives it up. And on the attack now go the Broncos. That was Nassau. Long, weird shot, but another save by Feinstein. Fairlawn gets possession yet again. Pass up, it went over. Bonanno is there. Pokes it out. And Gabe Crandall gets possession. The Broncos back on it. John Stewart's got it. Brennisser, Driver, Groves, and the rest of the Bronco attackers back to work. Over to Mark Espinoza now, another senior. committed to Florida State University. Long shot from Driver, and he scores! Or does he? No, he does not yet again. I got to work on that. And yet again, it hits the side of the net. In Bronco territory, the Broncos will get it. Onikian tried to give it to Stewart. It went wide. Stewart with it. Shot! Score! There it is! And this time it's true. John Stewart ties things up for the Broncos. Face off, Murray and Zach Groves. Hit out not far this time. Still contention as Groves gets hit to the ground. Now flung up. Nassau was there, but he was unable to get it. Now it is Matt Murray who gives it up to Nathan Marks, number 22. Now some hard hits as Groves gets possession, and he will keep it after the whistle. The Broncos and Zach Groves calm things down. And now a substitution for Fairlawn. And they will get it. So this is Connor Pinkham who has it for the Cutters. Back over to Pinkham. Now it is Nick Shanahan. Shanahan has it. And this is Hofler who gives it to Connor Denny. Denny to Pinkham. Pinkham back to Shahinian. Some more passes. They give it over to Ty Christensen. Back over to Pinkham. Still can't find a way in. And now on the spin, Denny shoots. Saved by Rothschild right into the stick. And now Connor Onikian has it. Flung up to John Stewart, number 9. Dropped on the ground. Stewart. Can the Broncos get it back? Brennesser is there. He does get it. A whistle, and it'll be a timeout for Fairlawn, possibly. Maybe the Broncos. I'm not so sure, but whatever it is. We have 2 minutes, 48 seconds left in the second quarter. We're tied 1-1. Cutters and the Broncos come back on the field after the timeout. I believe it's going to be the Broncos who have possession. And it looks like they do. Ryan Davis up to Nassau, and now CJ Driver. Driver behind the net. Readying for a charge, looking for the leading goal. Can't shoot this time. Nice move. Can't shoot yet again. Now takes it back behind the net and cools down to pass it to Mark Espinoza. And Espinoza gives it over to Ryan Davis. Davis to Logan Nassau. Nassau back over to Davis. At the 30, Davis. Pass back to Cole Brennisser. This is number 5. Brennisser readying for a charge. No shot there. Instead, a pass on the low wing over to John Stewart. Stewart shot wide out of bounds. It'll stay with Pascack Hills. Zach Groves has it, number 24. Or no, that's Ryan Davis, 14. And now CJ Driver. Back to Logan Nassau. Nassau to Cole Brennisser. Brennisser facing a wall. Low shot. It got deflected out by Feinstein. Nassau regrouping for the Broncos. With it still, now trying to drive in. Nassau back to John Stewart. Stewart in the end zone, right on the end line, and directly behind the net. Good move, another spin now, right there. Gives it in to Espinoza, dropped and recovered by Ryan Feinstein. Given up to Ethan Shacknell, who makes some nice moves. There is a whistle here. With 26 seconds to go in our second quarter of play, it is going to be another timeout, and we will be back. The Broncos back on the field. The Cutters finishing up their talks, and they will rejoin the field. 26 seconds to go. The score 1-1 as Pascack Hills and Fairlawn are tied. Fairlawn has possession. This is Ty Christensen and he is covered by Gabe Crandall. Some contact there with the sticks. Christensen, pass, shot, wide, blocked. Now it's Davis. Bounces up to Espinoza. Over to Driver, wide, and time runs out. We go to halftime. The score 1-1. We'll be back for the final 2 quarters and possibly overtime. You never know. We welcome you back to Pascack Hills High School. The score 1-1 in this Cullen Division Championship match. "24 minutes to go before the scheduled end of this game. It is Zach Groves in the middle for Pascack Hills, Matt Murray in the middle for the Fairlawn Cutters, as we get set to go again. On the break, it's contested for a while. Now it's hit back to Fairlawn. Connor Pinkham has it, and he faces some heavy checking from Groves and the like. Back over to Pinkham now. He's going to make his way up the field. Pinkham gets it back off the pass from Christensen. And now to Murray. Murray going to give it back to Pinkham. Back in the corner to Christensen. Pinkham back over to Murray. And now it is Connor Denny, the only goal scorer so far for Fairlawn. Pinkham. And Murray and Denny, who dropped it for just a few seconds. Denny with a spin move behind the net. Can he get rid of Crispinano? No. And he can't get a shot off just yet. Pass in, gets deflected, hit straight up in the air. Who's going to get it? Fairlawn does. And it was poked out before Connor Denny could get a shot off. Heads out of bounds, stays with the Fairlawn Cutters. And this is Andrew Hofler who has it, number 17. Hofler to Pinkham. Pinkham still with it, behind the net now. Facing checks from Crandall. Shoots wide. Who's going to get it? Heads out, goes to the Broncos. And Zach Groves will take it. Groves' pass got blocked. Fairlawn cannot get possession just yet. Now they do, but still some more checking, and it gets poked out. And the stick goes flying as well, but Murray keeps it for Fairlawn. Matt Murray still with it. Driving in. And a goal! A nice pass to Ty Christensen, and he gets the goal to break the tie. 2-1 now. Fairlawn over Pascack Hills. No time wasted, face-off ready, and it is Murray who wins it yet again. And he goes unopposed down the field. Nice pass, tried to do it again with Christensen. This time couldn't shoot. Back over to Denny. Denny still with it as they make a player change. More player changes, and Fairlawn resets. This is Connor Denny. Pinkham, now Shahinian. And now Pinkham. Pinkham still with it here in the low corner. Pinkham still has it. facing checks from Zach Groves. Pinkham slowing it down, giving it over to Denny. Denny shot blocked in front of the net, a whistle and a timeout for the Broncos. Is it a timeout? Is it a foul? Guessing game. They pointed to the Bronco bench, so I guess it was a foul on Pascack Hills. Fairlawn retains possession, and this is Connor Pinkham. Pinkham over to Shahinian. Shahinian can't shoot. Pass went wide. Brennisser with a nice check to keep Andrew Hofler away from the ball, but it looks like Fairlawn gets it back. Nice pass. Couldn't shoot. Now behind the net goes Denny. And he gives it to Christensen. Christensen. He can't shoot. At least not yet. Takes it out. Gives it over to Shahinian. And now Christensen with it again. Wide on the shot. It goes out and stays with Fairlawn. Connor Pinkham has it behind the net. Pinkham passes it over to Hofler. Now Shahinian. And now this is Jack Feinstein. Brother Ryan Feinstein, the goalie. Made some incredible saves so far in this one. Not over yet. Shot got blocked. And Hills will get possession in front of the net. John Rothschild with it. He gives it out to Connor Onikian. And the Broncos will take it up the field. Onikian, high pass to Brennisser. It goes out of bounds. And it looks like Brennisser was looking for a foul there. He didn't get the call that he wanted. And now it is Sean Campbell who will take it for the Cutters, but gives it right to Mark Espinoza. And Espinoza on the charge. Shot blocked. Blocked from C.J. Driver. And Driver will retain possession. He gives it over to Ryan Davis. Davis gets it back. Now to Driver, closer to the net now. He's going to take it to the goal line. Driver behind the net, looking to tie it back up. Can't shoot. Driver got blocked. Saved by Feinstein. And now it is Stewart who has it for the Broncos. 5 minutes to go in the third, down 2-1. Stewart with the goal for the Broncos today. Winds up, shot was wide. And it heads out. Driver will take it up. CJ Driver with it, number 2. Looking for the tie, and he gets it! Goal for CJ Driver! We're tied! Driver with his first goal of the game, and it is 2-2 now with 4 minutes 31 to go in the third quarter, 12 minutes still to come in the fourth. And on the break, there's still a fight for it. Groves gets bodied to the ground. A whistle will give it to the Broncos. And now Groves gives it up to Driver. Driver, good pass to Stewart, just wide goes the shot. Out of bounds, and the Broncos will keep it. Mark Espinoza has it. Espinoza, back to Gabe Crandall. Now Davis, and now Cole Brennesser. CJ Driver with it, winding up, doesn't take the shot, spins, can't shoot yet again. Driver looking to take the lead, would be the first one, and he gets it! CJ Driver with 2 goals, rapid fire, and the Broncos lead it 3-2. How about that? The Pascack Hills Broncos down all day, or haven't had a lead all day. Now take it late in the third quarter, but Fairlawn is not down. Here's Matt Murray. Murray. Shot, goal! We're tied again! My goodness! Connor Denny gets his second of the game. And just like that, back to square one. Here we are, ready to go. Groves and Murray, and a whistle immediately. Broncos get possession. Groves to Ryan Davis. Davis to Driver. CJ Driver, 2 goals. 1 to tie it at 2, then to go up at 3-2, and now we are tied at 3. Now it's John Stewart. Wraparound saved by Ryan Feinstein, and possession goes to Fairlawn. Pass up, it goes out. And it looks like it will be the Broncos who get it. They do. John Stewart has it, ready to go. He's got 1 of the 3 goals today for Pascack Hills. And he trots his way up the field. Stewart driving in behind the net now. Looking to score that wraparound he's been chasing all game. Gives it to Driver. Driver got hit in the head, no whistle. Retains possession. Gives it back to John Stewart. Stewart still with it. Stewart with a good job to retain possession here. And now looks to shoot. Makes his way, shoots wide. It hit the net on the wrong side, goes out. Broncos retain possession. Driver gets it off the pass from Ryan Davis, back underway with under 2 minutes to go. Driver, low shot, he scores! There's the hat trick as he puts up number 3. 4-3 now the score. Broncos take the lead again with 1:20 to go in the third quarter. So here we go. Zach Groves and Matt Murray in the middle. It's going to be Matt Murray who gets it for Fairlawn and wasting no time. Hard checks there, stick checks from Gabe Crandall, number 28. And Murray gives it over to Connor Pinkham. Pinkham to Matt Murray yet again. 3 goals for Fairlawn, 2 for Connor Denny, 1 from Ty Christensen. Looking to tie it back up. Pinkham. And he gives it over to Murray. Murray still stalled at the 30. Gives it to Christensen. And he's chasing the hat trick now. Pinkham. Long shot, it goes in, we're tied again! Connor Pinkham with a long one to get his first goal of the game, and it's a level at 4, 20 seconds to go in the third. Zach Groves and Matt Murray in the middle. It's stalled, now picked up by Murray. Murray shoots, saved by John Rothschild. And he will fling it all the way up to Espinoza. Flung out to Driver, buzzer sounds. End of the third quarter. It is 4-4. We're tied. 12 minutes to go and maybe overtime. back on the field, and I would like to say it. It's a moment that I'm sure many of these players have dreamed of. A championship game tied up 4-4. There's 12 minutes to go. We could go to overtime. Not so sure. We'll find out in those 12 minutes. And as we have said, and you've probably seen, if you looked at the title or if you follow any sort of Pascack Hills or Fairlawn account on social media, this is for a division championship. A championship. That's what these boys are playing for down on the field as the face-off goes to Zach Groves and the Broncos get possession. Groves comes off as CJ Driver has possession and the Broncos reset. Now Ryan Davis. Over to Logan Nassau, the freshman. Nassau gives it behind the net to Driver. Driver still to Stewart. Stewart can't shoot. Gives it back out to Cole Brennisser. Brennisser readying for a charge. Here he comes to break the tie. He scores! He scores! Cole Brennisser scores! It's 5-4 Pascack Hills. First goal of the game for Brennisser. On the ground, it goes to Murray. Dropped. Groves there. Whistle. And this is a timeout for Fairlawn. 5-4, Pascack Hills off the goal from Cole Brennisser. 10 minutes 41 in the fourth quarter to go. We'll be back. Back on the field they come. 10 minutes 41 to go in quarter number 4. It's a 1-goal lead for Pascack Hills. The hat trick from CJ Driver, the opener from John Stewart, and the most recent from Cole Brennisser. 2 goals from Connor Denny, 1 each from Ty Christensen and Connor Pinkham for Fairlawn. The Cutters have possession. No, it's the Broncos. Chris Bonanno with it, a senior. And he keeps possession. Bonanno, the defenseman, unusually high up the field, and he gives it to John Stewart. Stewart. Nice pass into Driver. Driver! Nice save from Feinstein. Goes out. Broncos will keep it. And Mark Espinoza has it. So Espinoza has possession. He gives it to Ryan Davis, and Davis to Nassau. Now John Stewart, and now Brennisser. Back over a dribbler to Stewart. And Nassau to Davis, back to Nassau. Back to Stewart, back to Brennisser on the wing. Brennisser, low wing on the goal line. It's CJ Driver. Pass out to Espinoza. Espinoza to Brennisser. He scores! 6-4 off 2 goals from Cole Brennisser. Broncos lead by 2 now. Here we are, Groves and Murray ready to do battle in the middle again. Flung out, and Groves tips it to Driver. Shoots, saved. Saved by Feinstein, and now heavy coverage on Murray. This may be penalty minutes. No, a timeout instead. And it looks like it comes from Fairlawn yet again. So we'll go to another break. 9 minutes, 12 to go. The score 6-4. Pascack Hills leads. Back on the field. 9 minutes, 12 seconds to go in the fourth quarter. The score 6-4. Pascack Hills leads Fairlawn by 2 goals off 2 from Cole Brennisser. And after the timeout, it looks like Fairlawn will have possession. And they do. This is Connor Pinkham, who drops it, gets it back, now faces more coverage from Crandall, makes his way through enemy lines, hucks one which goes wide, and Fairlawn will retain possession. Hofler gives it to Connor Denny, and now Matt Murray. Murray to Connor Pinkham. Pinkham back over to Murray. Murray back to Connor Denny. And now this is Ty Christensen, who's on the wing, and he scores! Back to 1 goal. Christensen with his second of the game, and it is 6-5. Still Pascack Hills with the lead, but now starting to breathe a little bit heavier. Whistle quick on the face-off, and Fairlawn will take it. Murray gives it to Pinkham. Back to Murray now. And Murray to Christensen. He shoots wide out. Will stay with Fairlawn here. Andrew Hofler has it, and he will take it in. Hofler, that pass is going to be taken by Connor Onikian. He gives it up to Aaron D'Alessandro. D'Alessandro tried to give it to Crandall, broken free. Now Groves gives it up to Brennisser, and now Brennisser on the chase for the hat trick. But more importantly, that 2-goal lead yet again. But now John Stewart. Wide on the shot, goes out. Does it stay with Hills? I believe it does. 7 minutes, 27 seconds to go to be exact. And it is CJ Driver who has it. Davis to Logan Nassau. Back to Ryan Davis. CJ Driver behind the net. Shoots. Saved, but it goes out. Nassau, rebound, no! Picked up by Cole Brennisser. Brennisser keeps it with him. Calls for Davis to push more forward, captaining the offense. And now he drives in. Over to Nassau. Nassau to CJ Driver. On the wing, on the goal line. Driver with 2 men on him. Gives it to Nassau. Driver. Now it is Davis. Davis gives it to John Stewart, able to receive it well. 6 minutes to go, halfway through the fourth quarter. Stewart still has it behind the net. Ryan Davis over to Stewart. Stewart still with it. Winds up. Shot went wide out. It's going to stay with Hills. And Mark Espinoza will have possession. 5 minutes, 20 to go. Espinoza. All the way out to Logan Nassau. The Driver. To Nassau again. 5 minutes to go. Nassau over to Brennisser. And Brennisser driving in. Gives it back. Shot was high from Espinoza. Goes out. Hills keeps possession here. And now it is Driver. Shot got blocked. Fairlawn's going to get it. Now poked free again. Fairlawn keeps possession. It is Matt Murray who has it, number 30. And he is going to take it up the field. Murray gave it to Ty Christensen. Christensen behind the net. They can tie it up here. Whistle. Timeout, it looks like, from Fair Lawn. So another timeout for the Cutters. And the Broncos get the ball. Oh, pass intercepted, but it got poked up by Groves. Who gets possession now? It's Fairlawn, Connor Pinkham. But Groves gets it back. Up to John Stewart. Stewart to CJ Driver. And Driver will let the offense reset. And Groves gave it on the pass over to Stewart. Groves comes out. And Cole Brennesser gets it right after coming back on. 3 minutes to go in this one. 6-5 the score. The Pascack Hills Broncos lead the Fairlawn Cutters. And if they win, it's a Cullen Division Championship. Espinoza, pass out. Can they keep it in? Yes, good job from John Stewart to do that. Now, is it poked out? No, Stewart has possession still. Stewart gives it to Davis, and Davis back over to CJ Driver. Driver will take it behind the net here. Spin. Can't shoot though. 2 minutes to go. Fairlawn needs a possession and they need it fast. Espinoza with it, got poked out. Falls on it. Whistle. And based on the applause, it is going to be the Broncos who have possession. Two minutes, 3 seconds to go in what, with the current score, would be the final quarter of play. CJ Driver gave it behind the net. That's Mark Espinoza. Less than 2 minutes to go as Espinoza makes his way around. Gives it out to Driver. Now it is Nassau. All the way back to Espinoza and now Stewart. They're content to pass it until the game is over. Espinoza with it in the end zone. And he gives it to John Stewart. One minute to go. John Stewart with possession behind the net. The goalie is out. Logan Nassau with it under a minute to go. Another timeout. And this time it goes to Fairlawn yet again. 56 seconds remain. It's a one-goal game, but Pascack Hills has possession. Here we are, 56 seconds to go. Clock is about to start running again. There it goes. John Stewart on the pass to Logan Nassau. Now it is CJ Driver who does not shoot. He takes it behind the net to drain some more clock. There's 50 seconds to go. Driver spinning still, keeping possession. 40 seconds. Pass got blocked. Now it is Murray. He gives it up to Marks. 30 seconds. Fairlawn on the attack. Whistle. Oh, whoa. We got some words exchanged, some contact. A timeout, it looks like. Yet another one with 26 seconds to go. Score the same, just the time has changed. Well, as both teams take the field yet again, the score is 6-5. The Pascack Hills Broncos have the lead. There is 26 seconds left. Fairlawn has the chance to tie it, though. They have about 25 seconds to do it. Here's Connor Pinkham. And it goes wide. Does it go out? No, it's saved, but that wasted some time. 10 seconds to go. Shot. Blocked. On the ground. 4, 3, 2, 1. Pascack Hills are the champions.
We congratulate both teams on a very, very entertaining game, but with that 6-5 victory, the Broncos take the championship. The Broncos take the championship.
Well, there you are. They come over to the student section and celebrate. Aaron D'Alessandro first, followed by Freitag and the entire team. Thank you. Well, there you are. Final score 6-5. Pascack Hills defeats Fairlawn, and with it, they take the NJILL Cullen Division Championship. For all of the great student athletes down on the field, the coaches of both teams and the players of both teams, and for everybody who made this great Pascack Hills season continue and reach the heights that it did, we're not done just yet. We still have a few more games of regular season action to go before we part for the summer. For now, this is Matthew Merlino saying so long from Pascack Hills High School in Montvale, New Jersey.